When it comes to the offense, I can shoot and pass. And just like a minute man, yo, that D won't last. When I step into the three, man, you best guard me, cause I deserve it 99 like my man KD. Yo, it's king.
You know you had to start off with a bang.
Let me start off with a bang, dropping a flame. Ain't playing no game. I'm losing my brain. I'm going insane. I must complete my mission to corrupt the system. And who won't stop me, huh?
What's good? It's your boy Coach OG. That's OHG. Shout out to my fellow OGs, OHG, old head gamers, and my Royal Rebels. I hope y'all having a great day. I hope y'all having a great week and continue having a great week and a great day. All right, guys. We what? 3 days, I believe. 3 days away. 3 days away from the release of 2K22. And finally, we get to see if 2K put their money where their mouth is. Because they talking a lot of stuff that sound great. It sounds incredible. It sounds like a new, revamped NBA 2K experience. And I'm excited. But I'm excited to see if what they say is true. Because the thing is, even if we don't believe it is true, it's good to know that that's the direction they're going in. So we can only get better. And I feel like it's not too hard to get better than 2K22. But I'm not, judging too much because at the end of the day, it was rushed. And, trying to bring two different versions, the current gen and next gen. So, I feel like they got a little better of a handle on it. I'm not expecting it to be perfect, but I'm expecting it to be better. And I'm expecting the game experience to be evolved. Because it seems as if 2K is going into that RPG experience. And I think that's dope. I think that's super dope. And it's not just a speculation that's what they're doing. They literally made that intention. It's even written in the Courtside Report 7, which they just released. They just released the trailer. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. But they just released the trailer, another trailer. I'm excited, man. I'm excited, but let's get into it. So for my career and my player folks, your my player name will be MP. I know I don't like it either. I don't either. My MP, my player. I thought it was kind of corny, but it is what it is. Doesn't really matter, right? Anyway, let's talk about it. My player is MP, a high school star with a hit social channel featuring videos of him embarrassing amateurs on the playground. MP has just moved to the city with his best friend and business manager, Ricky Burnett, and they've got big plans. So, first of all, that kind of sounds like LeBron James. Maybe not move to another city, whatever, but him and Rich Paul, if you hit, whatever. I don't know. It sounded kind of cool to me. Anyway, so basically, that's the beginning of them trying to create the old RPG experience. Basically, I guess the common, I guess they're gonna add in like the player mixtapes, kind of like they do in real life, trying to make it realistic as possible. I like some of this stuff, a little small stuff, but little small details add to a bigger detail towards the experience. So I like it. It also states not only do you want to take over the basketball world, but they want to make their mark in the exciting worlds of music and fashion. That confirms once again that they're going to get in a bit more stuff outside of basketball with the music and fashion side of stuff. And they also talk later on about other side experiences like that. But I guess those are going to be the two of the big ones where it's going to be music and fashion for you to be involved in as well outside of the actual basketball thing. So creating more and add more to that whole RPG experience. It also talks about being able to add to your draft stock experience through other avenues and stuff like that as well. It says, open experience, allowing you to build draft stock through pickup games, college, the G League, training sessions, interviews, and more. The story has left my career. In fact, it's become more immersive than ever, allowing you, the player, to dictate the terms. So I guess it's allowing you to, they're trying to get away from this whole just making like a movie and making it more interactive, which I like as well. Kind of having a little bit more control over your career and being more involved. I think this year, my career is actually going to be more fun than it has in the past. A lot of us just kind of do it as a formality to just go straight to the park or go straight to the rec or pro-am or stage or any, whatever it is you do. We just kind of do it as a formality to kind of build our player and just that. But this time, it seems like it's going to be more of an experience for you to actually have a little bit more fun actually playing my career. For those of us who don't have a crew to play with, now we get to have something for us when we play, you know, by ourselves, pause, you know what I'm saying? But it's going to be a lot more fun, a lot more interactive, and not just this dull, repetitive thing. Because I know playing against AIs can get really boring because you know what they expect is the same thing. And we talked about it in the past, they're going to make the AIs actually even better. So, you know, I think this is dope as well. To add to that experience, they also state, once you make it to the league, you'll have to navigate a complex set of circumstances that we don't want to give away just yet, but they involve difficult conversations with coaches, GMs, agents, and press, and you will find yourself right in the thick of the behind-the-scenes drama that NBA fans love, and that makes up such a huge part of the NBA fan experience. So, once again, you're going to have to make certain decisions that making the game a lot more interactive and giving it that, you know, kind of storyline that you get to be more interactive, not just clicking yes, no type, you know, I don't know. But I think they're just trying whatever they can. I think it might not be as much towards that RPG lane that we wanted to be, but I think the following years, it might get more into it. And you might actually have in the future people playing 2K and not playing any of the basketball games. They'll just be strictly playing as if it was like GTA or something, you know, just kind of just living the life just for that RPG experience and not so much playing basketball. I think eventually it will get to that point where NBA 2K will evolve into a generalized game for everybody. Then they talk about going around the city and what you can do around the city. You'll be visiting your PR director at the team facility, reporters in their offices, and reps of brands like Nike and Adidas at their company headquarters. Almost anything you do in my career can be done by interacting face-to-face with colorful personalities. A favorite around the office is Marvin Castleberry, the pretentious record store employee. Make sure you stop by for a little music trivia. You'll be surprised that you can earn some rewards. So I think that's dope. Another way to earn rewards. Me, I'm a music head, so I'm gonna be in that music store, you know what I'm saying, whenever I get me a PS5 and PlayStation starts BSing. But you know, I'm gonna be in the music store because I mean I love music, I'm a music head, so I think I can get me some nice little points, some boost, you know what I'm saying, off that music trivia. So I'm gonna be taking advantage of that. I think that's cool as well, man. It's just little, like I said, little stuff, but little stuff that kind of add, and those little things add to the big picture of the experience that, you know, we might have not even thought we cared about, but it seems like it's added a little more element to the game. And this is the part of the article in which I was talking about they directly say they are going for that RPG experience. Players on open world RPGs will be familiar with the type of vibe we're going for. You're not just taken from cutscene to cutscene. Instead, you choose who to talk to, and when triggering tons of unique interaction with interesting personalities filmed in a cinematic style. So they're basically trying to create the experience like an RPG. Like that tells you exactly what we were talking about, and me and other YouTubers have been mentioning that they are trying to create an RPG experience within NBA 2K. They're trying to make, I'm gonna tell you this right now, they're trying to make NBA 2K way more than just NBA 2K anymore. It's just about to be 2K. It's just about to be 2K from now on. Like, I wouldn't even be surprised if some odd years down the line they put every 2K online experience together, where it's like a bunch of athletes in a city together. Like, I wouldn't even be surprised if they did something like that. Like, you'll see MLB players and NFL players and basketball players all in the same. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if something like that happened. Golf, like, I wouldn't be surprised if someone. I think it'll be a long way down the line because they would have to do a lot with their servers at that point. So, in order to put all that, that's a lot of weight to put all together. But I feel like eventually we're gonna get to something like that. I feel like that they're gonna really mix this city, where the city is gonna really be a city, and that city is gonna just get even bigger, and you're gonna start seeing stadiums in the city. Like, I would not be surprised if they went to that, and I think that would be kind of dope too. Then they started talking about how to build up your personal brand, and how the things on and off the court will actually affect how your brand points go. They say, we'll keep track of everything you do on and off the court and assign personal brand points to a variety of characteristics like free spirit, flashy, corporate, fundamental, and more. Your actions and decisions influence your personal brand, and your personal brand dictates what off-court opportunities are available to you. So think carefully about what you do and how you do it. Now, I think some, even like taunting, or how you run around the city, like doing certain stuff, I think all that will actually become a thing. And they mentioned something about, later in the article, they mentioned something about running up the score and meeting with interview, talking about how you ran up the score. I think stuff like that, because in case you don't know, that's kind of like a no-no in basketball. Like, if you already up, let's say you up 30 or whatever, and you decide at the end of the game you still gonna shoot that last shot and you already won, like, that's actually like a very disrespectful thing to do. And I think that stuff like that will be the consequence towards your personal brand, or it might ain't be a consequence. It just might be how you get perceived by the public and how they do the points or whatever. I don't know exactly, of course, but I think these are just ideas I have that how it's going to affect it, because they're trying to make it realistic and make it so RPG that everything you do is a contribution to the game. They also have something called MVP points. They say everything earns you MVP points. NBA and city games, interviews, side quests, and runway walks. Yes, runway walks, among other things, all bring you one step closer to becoming MVP of the city. The ultimate goal for any 2K baller. MVPs of the city unlock a penthouse apartment, quick access to affiliation courts, and more. Moving forward, they also talk about basically daily quests to help you get your XP and everything, and I guess XP points. If you ever play GTA, they give you these little daily quests or whatever for you to do, and you can get extra points for doing every little thing they say. I think it's normally about 3 of them or whatever. So I think they're trying to go that route. So it says now you will have the opportunity to get 5 new daily quests that will help you earn rewards like VC, XP, personal brand points, MVP points, exclusive gear, and more. So that sounds like what they do in GTA. Like I said, you get those little daily goals, whatever, and it's only about 3 of them, and you do those goals and you get like extra money or something, for it. So that's pretty cool too. So this right here is something I may try. I don't know how much I'm gonna get into it, but because of the reward, I think I might really at least have to give it a try. But they have something called the race of the week. They say that's because whoever wins the race of the week will win 1 million VC. Yes, you heard right. They say you read that right. 1 million VC. Each week there will be a new race course set up throughout the city. You'll use one of the various vehicles available to you, skateboard, BMX bike, etc., to complete the course as quickly as you can. The person with the fastest time in the entire community, one winner across both PS5 and Xbox Series X platforms, will receive 1 million VC. 1 million VC for a race. I gotta at least try. I don't really care too much about the race itself, but if I could get 1 million VC, I think I gotta at least try. Gotta try. Anyway, I mean, it shouldn't cost you nothing, right? Why not try? 1 million freaking VC. 1 million VC? I ain't buying no VC. And, you get rewards for the second and third place, you know what I'm saying, or the top people. So it's not just like a winner take all thing. So I think that's cool. I'm trying to get 1 million VC. I don't know about y'all, but you know what I'm saying, I'm tired of having to buy VC every time I create a new player. You know what I'm saying? Trying to create my own starting 5. I gotta buy 50. Ain't nobody trying to do all that. I'm about to go at every year. I'm at least give it like 1-2 tries or something to try to win that 1 million VC. I'm just saying, I'ma try. Now, a lot of us have been talking about the matchmaking thing. So apparently they're gonna have still keep the affiliation courts and stuff. but they are going to start doing something with the matchmaking as well. They're going to 24-hour matchmaking modes that take place in locations throughout the city. So they're just trying to leave it, keep a little bit of the same stuff, but at least keep it or bring in some of the stuff we've been asking for at the same time. So apparently they're also going to have an area for 3v3 with no squads, so that way you don't have to go against, instead of, I guess it's going to be a whole area instead of just that one court like in the park. It's just that one court dedicated to randoms. It's going to have a whole court of that. To be honest with you, I don't think that alleviates the main problem of just having toxic players, but at least you don't have to have players you don't know going against players that are like super team, because they already play together for years and years and years and already know each other and actually have team play. So, at least you'll have a better chance of having possibly the same BS on the other team that you're going to have on yours, but, whatever. And they also have 3v3 versus AIs. I don't know how interested people are going to be in this, but I think it's dope that you get to go against NBA stars and legends, stuff like that. So I think it'd be cool to actually, a lot of you actually should think about utilizing this to build your team chemistry. Like if you want a 3v3 squad and y'all just start playing together, y'all want to try to, build some type of chemistry together, that would be a good way to try to practice and build your chemistry together and learn what everybody's strengths and weaknesses are and how they like to play. Because those things are important if you want to be a comp team. It's not just about you as an individual player, it's about how you play together as a team. So I think that would be dope for that experience as well. But, just doing it for the hell of it, whatever to me. But, it's cool. It's cool. Now, speaking about affiliations, the city wouldn't be the city without affiliations, and we're delighted to announce they're back and better than ever, with each affiliation accompanying its own unique borough in the city. We've also made a tweak to XP system, giving you a 20% XP boost for playing games on your home court. I don't know about y'all, but that's pretty dope. With the grind of legend being a little different this year, I think the ability to, you're going to see a lot more legends, which to me is a good and bad thing. To me, if they still have because they didn't mention it, I'm not going to assume that it is, but if you still get the 10 plus per badge points, you're going to get a lot of people with that. Granted, they already up how many badges you can get, so you might have some OP builds depending on how strong those badges are at 2K22. So I don't know how much I like the fact that everybody's going to have all these opportunities to be more of a legend, but at the same time, I do like the fact they have these opportunities for those of us who do not play with a crew and just have to settle for playing with people that we don't play with. And, the 2K community is filled with toxic people. So, it's good and bad. And I don't know. I'm not 100% how I feel about it till I see how the game goes and how they exactly work it. But, that's one element that adds to it. They say they're going to bring back some of our favorite events. I don't know what events those will be, but they say they're going to bring a lot of them back and adding some new ones. One of them is going to be a Chips Ahoy challenge, or the event is called Chips Ahoy, where basically the winner of the challenge, I guess it's going to be last weekend, says weekend challenge, so I guess it's a whole weekend, but the winner of that challenge takes home 1 million VC. And I mean, once again, I don't care what it is. I'm going to try. It's 1 million VC. I'm going to try. Anything that keeps my money in my pocket, my real money, I'm going to try. If I can elevate in the game without spending my money out of my pocket, I'm going to try. So, cool. So these videos coming up were in the Courtside Report 7, showing shots of the crews in 2K22 for current gen. States that the lobby will be located on deck 4. They want to make it feel like a vacation. Look out for an NPC by the name of Heather. She's going to be helping you and assisting you with navigating the ship. There's going to be other NPCs to help you with quest and voyage. Then you go up to deck 8. Take the elevator to deck 8. That's where your MyCore Pro Am games and team practice facility are located. Then you go up to deck 14. And deck 14, that's where your restaurants, game room, Ante Up, Daily Pick'em, and Daily Spin are going to be located. And then finally you have, or not finally, but you have deck 15 after that, which will have a 2v2 and 3v3 games and Gatorade training facility. And then you have deck 16, which will have some more courts and 3v3 and 5v5. So they are introducing the 5v5 into the park now with park rules, so that's dope. They also gonna have some type of reality TV show going on called the Goat Boat. Sounds kind of funny to me, but you know, it is what it is. There's gonna be more NPCs with like an exclamation point over their head, so you'll be able to acknowledge them, and some more challenges and stuff like that. So to me, both sides are looking pretty good as far as current gen and next gen. I'm leaning more towards next gen, but you know, PlayStation got to provide some freaking PS5s, and I ain't about to be paying my firstborn child to get one. So yeah, man, it's dope. I'm excited. So let me know in the comments which one y'all getting, current gen, next gen, and let me know what version you getting. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting the 75th anniversary version for the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Me being a big NBA head, I know I said it before, but I'm getting that version of it. And what are you excited about the most when it comes to NBA 2K22? Me, it's going to be the defense and the gameplay. That's what I'm looking forward to the most. That's what I'm excited about. Hopefully that is what they say is going to be. So y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feeling about it. And yeah, shout out to all my OHG, old head gamers. I'm your boy Coach OG. Shout out to my Royal Rebels as well. Thank y'all for giving me a chance. Thank y'all for listening and sticking around. I know this video was a little long, but there's a lot of information. So, I just have one last message for you. Don't be toxic. Let's ball.